2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. The Knicks have gone 2 of 6 from the field. The Miami Heat came up short last season in hopes of getting back to the playoffs. Clark, their road record didn't help them much.
Yeah, 17-24. I don't think you can be that far under 500 on the road and hope to play in the postseason.
That's good. Bosh has got his first points of the night.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Lopez a screen. Afflalo outside. Fires from deep. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got his 3rd assist on the night.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Now here's Freak. Defense right on him. Wade outside. Freak with it. He had 10 points in the win against the Pistons in Detroit. Back to Wade. 4 on the clock. Pulls up on the wing. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That is his first foul of the game. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Freak kicks to Dang. Whiteside, the pass to Freak. With 1 second left, Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound. Well, it was Miami winning their last game against the Pistons at the Palace of Auburn Hills.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against the defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
Here's Freak. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, I think it's been said about 1,000 times now how Coach Spoelstra started as a video coordinator with the Heat, but he's been with the organization for so long, they are starting to become synonymous.
Lopez a screen. Anthony against Dang. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's Anthony with the drive. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
The defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Here's Freak. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Greg, as you said, Spoelstra has been with the Heat for so long now in his 8th season. He was handed by Pat Riley to lead the team.
And it was clear that Pat Riley believes in him and continues to believe in him. Coach Spoelstra has had very high expectations on his shoulders ever since taking over the team, and he's actually lived up to it.
Calderon passes to Porzingis. The shot's good on the assist by Calderon. Porzingis has got 5 points so far.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Knicks fans, these are your Knicks City Dancers. Come on and give it up.
A lot of tough teams in this league, Kevin. Here's where New York sits right now. 2nd in free throw percentage, 3rd in second chance points. And they also rank right there in the top 10 in fast break points. I mean, this is a really good transition team. They love to operate in the open court.
And you mentioned their free throw shooting. Not a team you can get careless with defensively. They make you pay. Sealing games at the line.
And Tony Wroten with the slam.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see if they can build on it and keep this lead.
Johnson dishes to Freak. Shot from the wing. It's rebounded by New York. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Proficient in that game at the offensive end of the floor. I mean, their passing was dynamic and their shot selection was superb.
You do those two things hand in hand, Greg, you know the result. You move the ball like they did and take smart, good shots, you're coming away with a lot of wins.
And here we go. Fast break. Roten's got it. Afflalo, no good.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg. Well, I know last year the Knicks seemed to me to be very passive offensively, and that can sometimes be the case when you're trying to learn the triangle offense, but they never seem to attack the rim at all.
Thomas with the ball. Now guarded by Winslow. And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. And the shot is good.
Boy, this game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides in this one.
And here is Roten. His last outing, 16 points for him. Pass to Afflalo. Three-pointer. And good on the basket. Book it. Afflalo's got 6 points.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job.
And now a chance to hear from Chris Bosh about what it meant to him to become an NBA player.
I was obsessed with the NBA.
What a great cut from Chris Bosh. For the Knicks, Zinkas, he's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. Thomas comes in for Williams. And it's Afflalo in for Jose Calderon. Anthony out there with Lance Thomas. Then it's Tony Roten. Then there's Afflalo, and it's Porzingis in at the pivot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Roten. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. The Heat trail by 4. Here's Freak. Kicks it out to Richardson. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. And with this break, let's bring up the list of the dominant rookie rebounders in the NBA this season. Well, you look at Porzingis, one of the game's best, second in the league.
And you know, rebounding was a skill that I thought would translate to the NBA for him. We knew he could board with the best of them, and he has not disappointed.
Yeah, rebounding always transfers and translates to the next level. He's been a bull in a china shop, out working, out hustling guys, and he's really got terrific instincts to the basketball.
Clock at 4. Deep 2 from Anthony. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
You know, for Carmelo last season, it was Murphy's Law. What could go wrong did go wrong. After signing Melo to a max deal, the Knicks management expected a bunch from him, but with the new offense and a bad knee, it didn't happen.
Here's Dang. It's rebounded by New York. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Thomas. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. And the Knicks lead by 6. And getting back to Carmelo last year, that team really became devoid of talent. In some games, Greg, in games that he played, he seemed like their only scoring option.
You know, we talk about needing a big 3 to compete for a championship, and for over half the season last year, the Knicks basically had a big half. I mean, because Carmelo missed that half. And when the deck is stacked against you like that, sometimes it's better to fold your cards and live to play another day. And that's really what Carmelo did.
Thomas kicks to Anthony. It's hauled in by the Heat. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Afflalo. And it's Freak missing.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Anthony again missing. The Heat have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Right side, Dang. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Winslow dishes to Freak. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Freak's got 7 points in the game.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Shot's good by Anthony.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And we're...
Well, I'm with Erik Spoelstra, and I'm...
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Lopez. Lance Thomas comes in for Porzingis. Williams, he's checked in for Anthony. And Roten subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. On the court for the Heat, Freak, he's in at the point. Johnson is out there with Winslow. Then it's Stoudemire. And it's Richardson in at the two-guard spot. Here's Williams. Oh!
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
And that last replay courtesy of Pia.
Listen, Knicks finishing at the bottom of the East last season. They didn't go into the season thinking they were in for a rough go, making last season all that more painstaking for the fan.
And so he's able to get one of two.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
Well, Greg, after a run of 10 playoff trips in 11 years, the Miami Heat missing the postseason last year, they'd end up a game back of the 8th spot.
Yeah, and what's hard for the Heat, Kevin, is that they were in the playoff picture for most of the year, and as the season wore on, they slowly fell out of that top 8.
Here's Freak. Can't get it to go. And New York the other way now. Roten kicks to Calderon. He dishes it to Roten. Lets the three fly, and that one's good. O'Quinn's got 7 points here in this quarter.
You know, guys, for the greater part of last season, it appeared as though the Heat were playoff bound. Even with the players they lost, most figured they would be playing postseason basketball.
Stoudemire with a screen on Williams. Johnson, the pass to Stoudemire. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. Stoudemire's got his. bucket. Up top, Roten. Richardson cover. Roten kicks to Thomas. He feeds it to Calderon. Shoots the three. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Calderon's got 12 points in the game. Freak. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. It's the Knicks. They lead by 5. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth. So for the Knicks, Lance Thomas comes in for Aaron Aflalo. And it's Williams in for Roten. Then for the Heat, Johnson, he's checked in for Dang. And Freak subbed in for Goran Dragic.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Knicks.
You know, Clark, when you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Well, you said it all there, Kevin. They were lethal from behind the arc.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
Boy, I tell you, look at these teams, Greg. They're very evenly matched. This could be one of the better in-conference battles we see this season.
And as we've come to expect, another big game tonight and an impressive exhibit for Anthony. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
They've got Aflalo, Robin Lopez out there with Lance Thomas. Then it's Anthony, and it's Calderon in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. And stolen by Freak. From deep three-point range, can't get it to fall. So no problem for New York as they get the win.
Jose, obviously the offense was very sharp from the start. What were you saying?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Carmelo Anthony. He had an outstanding fourth quarter where he really shined, pouring it on heavy down the stretch.
Well, the team's been struggling lately, and he's been carrying a lot of that pressure. You know, but he had a fire in his belly. He had that laser focus. He was delivering some highlights.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.
What a life, eh, Freak? 1 minute you're playing 21 and horse on the courts in Harlem, and the next moment you're in the showroom, configuring the gunmetal and graphite exterior of your luxury car and your iPad Mini. Oh, I bet you get a crazy crowd when you drive that car around the block in the old neighborhood, huh?
Yeah, living the dream. Bad pandemonium. But folks from back around the way are real proud of me.
Yeah.
Tell you about Vic. He has his bad rap.
I see him. Come get it. Hey, shot. Hey, good board. Pass him up. Come get it.
You got him.
Get through. Shot. Handles. Hey, come to me. Hey, turn around. Get through. Shot. Shot it. Hey, come to me. Hey. Yo. Hey, turn around. Hey, swing it, shot. Hey, right there. Way to get it. Come around. No. Shot. Hey, right here. Get it. Hey. Shut up. I got him. Ball up. Bottom up. Oh, that's wet. Hey, you got him. Shut up. Set up. Hey, that's all you. Set up. Ball up. I see him. Hey, come to me. Shot. Got him, yo. Don't let him shoot that. Hey, right there. Hey. Hey, swing it. Set up. Get there. I got him.
See that.
Come on.
super. 2K really holding.
Shot. Hey, good board. Get through. Shot. Hey. Come get it. Hey, right here. I see him. Shot! Hey, come to me. Come around. Get on him, y'all. Get through. I see him. Don't let him shoot that.